Hi, this is Mark from ModernDayLevite.com. Thanks for joining me today. I just wanted to talk to you today about a question that I've been asked multiple times in the school of worship that I do. And the question was this: how do you gauge whether a worship service was successful or not? The first time I was asked the question, I really had to do some fancy footwork and ask the Lord quickly how He wanted me to respond. And the Holy Spirit came back with this: a successful worship service is one where we followed the Lord's leading and did what He wanted us to do. Bottom line. I think the question comes because as I go out to churches and talk to worship teams and do this school, I deal with musicians that on a natural level are anywhere from fledgling brand new musicians, singers, worshipers, all the way to accomplished, proficient musicians and singers. And so success in the natural for a brand new worship team could be just getting through a worship set without a train wreck. For the team that's been together, it's did we nail this Israel Houghton tune, and did we get all of our chords right, and did we have the chops to handle this song? So in the natural, there's really a sliding scale of whether a service was a worship set rather was successful or not. But yet spiritually, what it comes down to for every worship team is that our success is based on whether we followed God and hit where He wanted us to go, right? So I want to just encourage you that if whether you're on the end of the new worship team, or God's got you in a place where He gives you a set list, or you have a set list ahead of time, take the time to get with Him during the week and say, okay, God, we want to hit where You want to go this week. We don't want to just play songs. So what would You like us to do in worship? And get His heart, and I used to go into my office and shut the door and say, God, I'm not coming out until You give me a worship list for this Sunday of what You want to do and where You want to go. So encourage you to seek the Lord, whether you're in that position or whether you do like we do at my place, and rarely does God show us ahead of time what He wants to do, and we just kind of go in flying blind and ask the Holy Spirit to lead us where He wants us to go. Ultimately, the bottom line comes down to a successful worship service is determined by whether or not, when all is said and done, you can say that you really followed the Lord where He wanted you to go. If that's the case, then kudos. You've had a successful worship service. Hope this has served to take you to another level with new revelation, and happy worshiping.